2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Staples Center, downtown Los Angeles, and the freeways of LA, all painting the picture just where we are tonight. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. The Clippers are trying to shift their offense toward ball movement. Last season, Kawhi Leonard and Paul George both notched career highs in assists. Kawhi said, if I can get us in our offense, that makes me happy. It doesn't matter about getting an assist. Just make the right play and share the ball. Kevin?
They've got great chemistry, David, just like you and I do. Thanks for that report. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Underneath, in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. Hart is out there with Devontae Graham. And it's Ingram in at the small forward. And for the Clippers, the guard spots filled by Jackson and George. Leonard and Morris are up in the forward positions. And it's Zubats in at the 5. You know, Steve, above the rim play always is captivating to watch. We should see some of that tonight.
Yes, Kevin. A lot of watch ahead because these guys can fly. I'm glad I'm watching and not trying to slow these guys down.
Tip-off goes to New Orleans. And here is Graham. New Orleans moving it around. And there's the pass to Williamson. Ingram with it. There's the 3. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last. Here's the Clippers. George way outside. The shot, no good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. To the inside. Valanciunas out of bounds. Pelicans ball. As New Orleans keeps possession. Ball. Leonard with the steal. Down low. Here's Jackson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Jackson. That is a powerful point guard right there. Reggie converting against very tight defense.
And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with. Incredibly strong for his position.
And Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. It also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
Here's Zubats. The Pelicans make their last shot. Here's Leonard. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Ingram kicks to Graham. Leonard against Ingram. Here's Williamson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
The explosiveness gets Zion through the contact. Defender didn't stand a chance.
Outside, George. Leonard looking around. Nice feed from Valanciunas.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And that one goes out of bounds. Touched by Zubats.
Pelicans ball.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Pass to Hart. Clock at 6. Pass to Graham. Fires the three. Cans it from downtown.
Devontae Graham.
Graham's got 5
basket.
points so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's George. And nothing is falling for him right now.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Graham dishes to Ingram. Pass to Hart. Shot clock at 5. Offensive rebound. Out to Ingram. Out left to the wing. Graham gets a wide open look. That's
Devontae
good. It's
Graham.
Ingram with the assist. Graham's
LA
got a couple of
timeout.
threes now in the first for the Pelicans. And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
Let's see if
All
Coach can get
right,
them back.
look who's coming onto the court.
Right
Come
now,
on,
it
get
feels
loud
like
for
the
your
pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Your Clippers,
checked in.
they're a dance team. Make some noise.
Clippers trail by 8. Now the pass to Leonard. Over Ingram. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And here's New Orleans now. They've scored 10 straight. The 10-footer. And he gets the friendly
Brandon
spin, and that
Ingram.
one drops.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Jackson against Graham. Leonard inside. Over Valanciunas.
Kawhi
And Leonard gets it to
Leonard
go.
brings it.
It's a shot we don't see a lot anymore. But Kawhi is an old school player, still using that mid-range jumper.
Now here's Valanciunas. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. They get the rebound. And so Ibaka will bring it up for Los Angeles. 8-point game. Leonard with the
Kawhi
bucket.
Leonard
Like a
brings it.
gazelle
Thank
cruising
you,
down the court,
Serge
Kawhi
Ibaka.
is difficult to stay with in transition. You know, Serge Ibaka, not the player he used to be, but he still has great touch on his shot. Doesn't have that same explosive step, but he's still good.
Here's Ingram. Here's Valanciunas. He's now 1 for 2
Jonas
with that bucket.
Valanciunas.
Already, they've piled up 8 second chance points.
Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Outside Jackson. Pelicans pull it in. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds in the game.
And when he was younger, Ibaka was one of
Brandon
the more
Ingram.
athletic players in our league.
Totally agree, and we have to give credit to Ibaka for adjusting his game. He's changed how he's played as he's lost a little burst. It's allowed him, though, to be a great contributor late in his career.
Graham, and he could
Foul
not get that one to go. On a
Serge
contact, and he'll go to the line
Ibaka.
for
That's
2.
his first
I
personal
like the
foul.
fact that the
First
defense
team
is
foul.
looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Shooting for New
It's his
Orleans.
first trip to the line.
Devontae Graham.
84%. That's what he was
Shooting
able to
2.
convert on a season ago from the line.
And he makes the first. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Marcus Morris. Mann comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for George. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Jackson. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Marshall comes in for Zion Williamson. Garrett Temple has checked in for Ingram. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Hart. He's off on the second. Clippers trail by 11. Here's Rondo. Softly drops in the floater.
Rondo.
That gentle release on Rondo's floater. When he's making these shots, the D is in trouble.
Here's Alexander-Walker, defended by Beverly. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Alexander-Walker passes to Temple. 4 on the shot clock. Offline with the baseline jumper. Clippers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Beverly feeling it out a bit. 16 seconds left to play here in the first. Outside Rondo. Rebound by Marshall. From deep. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Steve is a bigger guard with a great three-point shot. You have to think you'd have done well in today's game.
Yeah, Kevin, but probably as a center, a pick and pop big because everybody's playing smaller now. So I doubt you'd have found me in the backcourt.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Batuma's out there with Ibaka. Then it's Patrick Beverly. That's Rajon Rondo. And it's Mann in at the 3 spot. And there's the
LA foul.
He goes on Serge
Ibaka.
That'll be his
That's
second
his
foul
second
of the game.
personal foul.
Zubac is checked in for Los
Coming
Angeles.
onto the floor for your Clippers, Ivica Zubac.
Pelicans leading by 9. Here's Temple. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Finding the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Temple's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for New Orleans. Now here's Beverly. Defense right on him. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
for 2.
I love this about Patrick Beverly. He's just a fighter. He's never going to back down.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And Marshall kicks to Temple. Off target with his 3. And it's Rondo with the ball for Los Angeles. They trail by 9 points.
Well, with Zubac on the floor, you know what you'll get. Gives great effort when he's engaged.
Also, the plus is, GA, he does a good job of rim running. He also dives well off pick and rolls, and combined with his offensive rebounding, gives you some size in the middle.
And the Pelicans with possession here. Rajon Rondo missing his last shot. At the top of the key, Marshall kicks to Temple. Puts up a 3. Good on the triple.
Garrett Temple.
Temple's got the lead to 12 now for the Pelicans.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
Rondo looking over the floor. From 10 feet out, that one a little long. New Orleans has gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. They're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a 3 for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. And the Clippers have possession following the score by New Orleans. Man. Zubats in the post. Good on the bucket.
Ivica
Zubats has
Zubats
got
for
his
two.
first 2 points.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that
Timeout,
happen.
New
For
Orleans.
some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. For the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Batum. Paul George comes in for Mann. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Patrick Beverly. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And the dunk by
Jonas
Valanciunas.
Valanciunas.
With good size, vision, and ability to pass the ball, Satoransky can make some sweet dishes.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
George against Ingram. Jackson looking around. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Valanciunas, he's got that long wingspan. You saw it right there on that play.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And they had their chances, 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Here's Kennard. The step-back jumper is good.
Luke Kennard gets the ball off quickly, and the mechanics are consistent.
Pass to Satoransky. Now
2 minutes
Williamson
remain in the
shoots over
first
Leonard.
half. 2
Can't
minutes.
hit from 12. Passes it to Kennard. There's the drive. His shot is good, making a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
With good size for a 2-guard, Luke Kennard can finish in the paint.
Now here's Satoransky. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Williamson. Hits the front of the rim and out. Clippers trail by 10. A minute 20 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by George. And that's
Paul
now
George
6
with the
points for
assist.
Kawhi Leonard.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
For 3, Ingram. He can't hit that time. And the Clippers will come the other way.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Back to Zubats. It's George on the wing. Drives to the hoop. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Two-pointer.
So smart with the ball in his hands. George reads the floor well and takes advantage of what's there.
Hart with it. Ingram outside. Pass to Williamson. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Satoransky. And the Pelicans miss again. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Pelicans foul.
6-point game.
Brandon Ingram.
And it's Brandon
That's his
Ingram.
first personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul. Checking in for the Pelicans.
Outside, George. Lets it go from deep. The shot comes out. And so it's New Orleans with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we expected. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, guys. Devontae, you had it going long range. How did you find success out there?
My bigs doing a good job of screening. You know, it's hard to fight over them screens when they set them like that. And their bigs are kind of bag playing, so I'm just letting it fly.
If they give you space, you're going to shoot it, I know. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. It was a big-time first quarter for Devontae Graham. He had 9 points and 1 rebound. Kenny, your thoughts? How the Pelicans are playing?
They found a slight edge on the boards, and they've done it with nothing but raw determination. I mean, look, they've got talent. The passion is there, and that separates these guys. They're simply refusing to give up possessions.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
You know, they didn't play it too safe. They made some really nice shots. Those were some much needed points. Keep them right in the game. As long as they stay on the same page and keep working together, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Devontae Graham, what a contribution.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. So the Pelican 5 right now. Ingram and Williamson are the forwards.
Two-pointer,
Graham is out there with Josh Hart. And it's Valanciunas in at the center position.
And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
Tipped away. 4 on the clock. And it's Ingram missing. Clippers trail by 4. Outside Jackson. The shot, no good. Good D by Williamson. And with Paul George and his defense, Greg, you almost forget how big of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy can be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. The pass to Hart. Valanciunas inside. Working on Zubac. Back to Valanciunas. Ingram outside. 5 to shoot. From deep. Offensive rebound. And that one's good.
Williamson.
Whether it be rebounding, driving the ball, in transition, Zion always looking to attack.
Jackson passes to Zubac. Leonard on the wing. Back to Zubac. That's good.
Zubac for 2.
Zubac has got his second bucket of the game.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Ingram against Leonard.
Still trying to shoot his way out of this funk. But if it doesn't come within the flow of the offense, the whole team suffers.
Here's Jackson. And And the layup's good off the glass. And now just a 4-point Pelican lead.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Williamson double team. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Graham. Pulls it from 20. Misses off the right iron. Clippers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Now George. Graham defending. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They've led by as many as 14 points. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care who anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his play on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He's certainly playing at an elite level. PA, thank you. Here's Hart after the Clippers pick up 2. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Fader on the way, and it's Williamson missing.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
The 3 from George. Here's Zubats, and he hits it to tie the game up.
Zubats for 2.
Zubats has got 6 points.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Graham. He's got 9 to end the cold streak, and it's off the back rim. No good.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
For the lead, Jackson misses. The Pelicans shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Oh,
Brandon
the jam
Ingram.
by Ingram.
Assist from
Awesome.
Devontae
Ingram
Graham.
typically isn't about the flash, but he showed it right there.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And guys, that is lockdown
timeout.
defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And the Clippers call time here.
T-shirt time!
Substitution here for the Clippers. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Zubats. Batum comes in for Marcus Morris. Mann's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Reggie Jackson. Now here's Rondo. They shoot again. Satoransky grabs the miss.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Kyron Lewis Jr.
A quality passer. Satoransky enjoys finding his teammates in their spots.
Rondo finds Batum. Marshall with the steal. Satoransky looking around. And he drives in. Good D by Rondo. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Mann passes to Rondo. Dishes it to George. And all over.
Two-pointer,
Time before dropping in.
PG-13.
George has got his third basket of the night. Here's Lewis. And the rejection by Ibaka.
Great defense by Serge, a tremendous athlete, blessed with insane length and leaping ability.
The three from George. Drills the three-pointer. George has got 9.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Los Angeles on top as they end the third quarter with a 13-4 run. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Come on, fans. It's
with
the
3 quarters
fourth
behind us,
quarter.
we start the fourth
Get out of
quarter.
your
One
seat.
still anybody's ballgame. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Teron Lue's going with. They've got Batum. He's out there with Paul George. Baca is out there with Patrick Beverly. And it's man.
Nikhil Alexander-Walker.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
And here is Los Angeles now. The Pelicans make their
Out of
shot,
bounds.
and it's going to be
LA
out of bounds.
ball.
The Clippers will retain possession. George looking around. And then George with the jam.
Let it all hang out. When George takes flight, just enjoy the show.
The Pelicans trail. Lewis kicks to Ingram. Shoots over Batum. And it's Ingram missing. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. George double team. He feeds it to Ibaka. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. And Ibaka is right there. And now a 3-point Clipper lead. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Passes it to Temple. New Orleans moving it around. Got a piece of it. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ingram going inside. Batum grabs the miss.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
And it's blocked. Here's Temple. Over Beverly. Goes up again. And it's Ingram missing.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A really good second-round pick out of Arkansas.
First team foul.
Beverly fits perfectly in that 3-and-D role.
At the line for your Clippers.
The offensive approach we've
Patrick
seen
Beverly at the
for
line,
Clippers.
taking
One thing
2
that stood out
shots.
all game is the consistent penetration they've gotten.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
That's good from Beverly. So, for the Clippers, Marcus Morris is checked in for Batum. Leonard comes in for Mann. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for George. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Hayes. Williamson comes in for Garrett Temple. Hart, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Lewis. Both free throws good from Beverly. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Pass to Graham to the right side. Williamson dishes to Graham. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Leonard. Releases. He claims that one off the back.
Leonard,
Down
great.
it falls. Leonard's got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers. And here is Graham. Williamson left side. Over Leonard. And that one's good.
Zion Williamson.
A tale of two halves. He's really turned it around here, scoring the ball.
Jackson finds Leonard. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Beverly. Tips it up. And Ibaka is right there. And the Clippers lead by 7.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
To the middle. From the stripe. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Leonard. That shot no good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Williamson double team. Here's Hart. The three-pointer no good.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Jackson misses. Pelicans trail by 7. To the left wing. Three-pointer, Graham. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Beverly.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
To the
2 minutes.
And Ibaka kicks to Leonard. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Driving inside. Little turnaround. Here's Valanciunas. Nice work on the ball.
Jonas Valanciunas.
Huge bucket there from the big Lithuanian. Valanciunas is stepping up.
And the
Hey,
Clippers
Ben,
call
who
time.
wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise.
There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. New Balance player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
George is checked in for Patrick Beverly. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Teron Lue as he talked with the team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
All right, thank you, David.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Inside, Leonard with the steal. Looking to get it going, and good. He nails it.
Kawhi Leonard, great.
By 7.
Stop it on a dime. Kawhi showing good body control on that pull-up.
To the paint, here's Williamson. Count it.
Zion
Fearless
Williamson.
competitor with a strong motor. You can trust Zion down the stretch.
Outside, George. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Hart with it. Back to Graham. Floats it up for Williamson. Yes!
Zion Williamson.
Coach feels comfortable going to Zion when it matters.
A lot is on the line here.
Crowd is so focused.
George. And Valanciunas pulls it down.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Absolutely. They're within striking distance, but they have to make pretty much every shot.
Now here's Graham. No one near Williamson as he lets it go.
Zion Williamson.
Finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Clippers take a
Big-time
timeout.
basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And the Clippers call time here. They're up by 1. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Let's hear it. We're almost there. Coming onto the floor for your Clippers, Ivica Zubac.
And here is Los Angeles now.
Foul against New
By
Orleans.
1. And they
Brandon
commit an
Ingram.
intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And he commits the
Pelicans
intentional
foul.
foul.
Brandon Ingram. That's his third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for LA, Kawhi Leonard for a free throw. At the line for 2,
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
You gotta love Kawhi Leonard for being a true two-way player. He's a multi-time defensive player of the year, but he's also finds ways to excel as a scorer.
Second one is good.
Timeout, New
Both at the
Orleans.
line, and it's a 3-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a 3-point attempt.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers.
There's 10 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a foul.
We are the best fans in the NBA. Let's get loud!
Here's Valanciunas. It falls!
Jonas
That
Valanciunas.
shot brings them to within just 1.
That was just a cold-blooded play there from Valanciunas.
Foul
Not
against
fazed
New
at
Orleans.
all by the situation.
Brandon
And
Ingram.
now they foul and
That's
stop
his
the
fourth
clock.
personal foul.
You have to foul,
Fourth
but
team
I'm
foul.
sure they would have liked to foul
At the
someone
line
different.
for LA, Kawhi Leonard for a free throw. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game. Now it's
Let me hear you,
by
man. Get up. Good.
They're trailing by 3. just 4 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And with this much time, they should be able to draw up a play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it, and a contested three, never an easy shot.
And the Pelicans with possession here. Here's Valanciunas. No good.
Yeah! That's the final buzzer, and your Clippers win.
The shot without foul.
So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's going to happen. How is this thing going to play out?
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Kawhi, how satisfied are you with your team's performance tonight in this win?
We did a great job tonight. You know, we got to come in every game with the defensive hat on first, and we did that tonight. We made shots, and we ended up winning the game.
You took it to him when it mattered, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.